It was clear almost immediately that the Air India flight was in serious trouble. Less than a minute after takeoff, the aircraft began losing altitude before a massive explosion filled the sky. This CCTV footage shows what happened from another angle. The aeroplane had failed to gain height, flying low and flat before coming down. A mayday call had been made to air traffic control moments before the disaster. The Boeing Dreamliner was fully loaded with fuel when it crashed into this residential area at 1:38 p.m. local time. The flight was bound for London's Gatwick airport. 242 people were on board. That number includes 53 British nationals. Miraculously, one passenger did walk away. Vishwa Kumar Ramesh, who's British, can be seen moments after the crash. He's dazed, but relatively unscathed. In the video, he tells people around him that he came off the plane. He was travelling with his brother, who did not survive. The airline has set up an emergency helpline for the relatives of those on board.
We are actively working with the authorities on all emergency response efforts. A special team of caregivers from Air India is on their way to Ahmedabad to provide additional support. The investigations will take time, but anything we can do now, we are doing.
The scale of the tragedy has been compounded by its location, right in the heart of a built-up neighbourhood. Debris is scattered everywhere, with parts of the aircraft lodged in buildings. Photographs taken from inside housing used by medical workers show part of the plane's landing gear. In a dining room nearby, plates are still on tables, evidence that residents were eating when the aircraft tore through. Emergency crews arrived at the scene throughout the day as teams searched for any signs of life and began the grim task of recovering bodies. This has now become a coordinated response involving multiple agencies on the ground. At nearby hospitals, the scene is frantic. Casualties are being rushed in for treatment, many with severe injuries.
The process of retrieving all the dead bodies is almost complete. DNA profiling of the family members of the victims will also be completed very soon. Those victims whose families are abroad, information has been sent to them, and as soon as they reach them, their DNA samples will be collected. And the process of collecting DNA samples of the dead will also have been completed.
The cause of the crash at this stage remains unknown. Aviation investigators are now beginning the long and complex process of determining what went wrong in what is already being called one of the worst disasters in India's aviation history. Alex Rossi, Sky News.